Hey, I'm Mike.
And I'm Ben.
And we are Smokey Boys Barbecue.
This week we're doing fish tacos.
Straight from the Gulf Coast, as fresh as you can get. I caught them in Port Aransas last week.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing them with some mango salsa. We're gonna be doing half flour, half corn tortillas. I can't wait to try it out.
Let's get grilling. Smokey Boys Barbecue is brought to you by Servview Home Pros, San Antonio's backyard experts.
All right, let's start off by seasoning up our fish. Now these are fresh caught fish, so we are gonna check for bones just to be safe. So what you can do is you can kind of take your knife, go against the grain, sort of scrape, and see if any bones sort of pop up. And if they're fine enough, they may just sort of scrape off with the knife. We are gonna chop these up too, so we may catch a few bones there. So we've got those spread out nicely. Now we're gonna take our Big Rome's Mariscos Saizon. It's a really citrusy fish rub. So we're gonna sprinkle that. You don't have to go as heavy with fish because fish is a more mild flavor, so you don't have to go nuts, but do a little layer here. We're gonna flip these over. And then we'll go right back on with the other side. And that fish is ready to get out on the griddle. Fresh fish doesn't need much, just a light layer of seasoning. It's a nice mild flavor and it's healthy for you, which is a nice change of pace for us on this channel. All right, now that we got the fish seasoned, let's get the salsa going. So we're gonna start off with a red onion. We're gonna dice everything pretty small. So easiest way to dice onions, cut the top off, cut it in half. You wanna leave the root section there. And then you're just gonna pop the outside layer off. You're gonna make what's called a rainbow cut. So you're just gonna make dices. Now you wanna go as thin as possible. So you have all of these kind of spread layers. Then you're gonna turn it the other way and you're gonna go super skinny, just really fine dicing. Now, if you have some big pieces, you can chop them up a little more, but this is what you're looking for, these really fine, just little pieces of red onion. Add all this to a big bowl here. Next, we're gonna get our jalapeno. So for this, we're just gonna chop the top off, cut it in half, lengthwise, and then you're just gonna do really thin slices. You're gonna get what most people are gonna call matchsticks, which is these long, skinny pieces. Then you're gonna turn it, push them all together, and then same thing, really fine little slices. Realistically, with one jalapeno, with the amount of salsa we're making, it's gonna be very minimal. So we're just gonna go in with some lime juice. Give it a nice squeeze. I'm gonna do both halves here. Next, we'll get our cilantro. We're gonna take the whole thing, stems and leaves. What you're gonna do is kind of take it and just sort of roll it tight. Start at the leaf end and just really thin slices. Again, we want this all to be as fine as possible. We'll actually chop this up even more once we get it off the stem part here. this is probably more than we need. So we're just gonna use this part. Just go back over it really quick, chop up any big pieces you might see. We did pretty good, so I'm gonna add about 2/3 of this. We'll save the rest for garnish. The last thing we're gonna do is some mangoes. So you're gonna go a little bit left or right of the center. You're gonna chop it. If you feel some resistance, you're probably hitting the pit, like we did right there. The easiest way to cut mango, and the most satisfying, is to make slices into the part you cut off. Again, we're trying to be as small pieces as possible. Then you're gonna turn it 90 degrees and go right back over it again. And you're left with this. So then these you can just sort of shave off. Makes it nice and easy to get some nice small pieces every time. Also, mango's just delicious. This is gonna add a lot of that sweetness, and once again, to offset the heat, offset the citrus. It's gonna be a great flavor combination with all those things put together. Last thing we're gonna do is just a little bit of salt. Just sprinkle that in there. You can always add more, so go light to start. Just gonna mix this up. Super simple, like 5 ingredients, took about 10 minutes to make. All right. Let's give it a little taste. Tastes good, especially on like a hot day. Really fresh to put on top of your tacos or whatever. But we are all good here. Let's get the fish out to Mike and get that stuff cooked up.
We're out here, we're using the Traeger Flat Rock today. Been seasoning this up with Big Rome's Mariscos Saizon. It looks great, it smells good. Let's get this cooking. This Flat Rock is very easy to use. So all you have to do is turn the knobs to the lighting, which is like a little flame. Turn that on, and you're gonna see that it is lit. Cool thing about using a griddle top, essentially, is that you have the method of zone cooking. So zone cooking essentially is using a hot, medium, and low whenever you're cooking so that you can maintain temperatures. You can utilize the entire grill. So it is a really nice way to cook, especially when you're doing some fish. What we're gonna do first is do the Mixla Tortillas from HEB. We'll do that since I'm gonna be handling fish and fish is gonna be on the grill. So we'll throw these on, we'll get these warm. We're only doing 4 tacos today. I already did a spray of some duck fat. So duck fat really has no flavor. It's just a nice grease, has a high temperature burn rate. It's a good tool to use whenever you're using a griddle. I'll throw some on top. We'll go high on these right now. You can feel that griddle's already ripping. I mean, we just turned it on. That is hot. We're probably gonna turn the temperatures down whenever we're cooking the fish. Cool thing about the Flat Rock is that it has these dividers on the inside. So zone cooking is really apparent whenever you're using it. You can start seeing the tortilla kind of bubble up, filling with hot air. And because they are corn and flour mixed, that's what you wanna see. All right, so we're gonna take these off. We're gonna put them on our little tortilla taco holders so that they can kind of stiffen up in that shape already. Now let's adjust some temperatures here. We're gonna go medium, we're gonna go low on this side, and we're gonna go between medium and high on this one. So we're gonna throw the fish on. I wanna kind of go right in between the medium and high. I wanna add a little more oil. Just wanna make sure it's gonna get a good char. That's what you wanna hear. You wanna hear that fish just go into a nice char right away. Good sizzle on this grill. It's almost like a steak. So when you see the bottom starting to cook pretty well, you'll notice like halfway through the fish that it is cooked. When you see that, you can flip them. We're doing about 3 minutes on each side. It's that simple to cook fish. I like throwing a little bit more fat on top. Oil is good. You're gonna use a lot of cooking oil whenever you're using a griddle. Just check the bottom. It looks pretty cooked already. You don't want to overcook the fish. I'm gonna go to the low side of the griddle. And it's got a beautiful char on it already. You can see some of the strands separating. That's how you know that it is pretty cooked. The smell is amazing, by the way. Now we'll do 3 minutes on low on that side. It's looking pretty cooked. Seeing this fish get cooked on this channel, because I brought it home, is pretty amazing. I'm pretty proud of it. Big shout out to Fisherman's Wharf over in Port Aransas, man. I had a great time. All of the deckhands were fantastic, but we caught some big old red snappers while we're out there. Let's do one more little turn. And man, this fish is coming out really, really nicely. These tacos are gonna be amazing. There you go. It's starting to flake off whenever I'm cooking it, so let's put this on the done tray. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. The freshest red snapper you can have, straight from the Gulf Coast. Let's go try it. Dude, that looks beautiful. Boom. We are back at the tasting table. This looks amazing. If you like what you see, like and subscribe.
Yeah, check us out on Instagram and TikTok too. We're posting a bunch of stuff over there that's not on YouTube. So go check out those for some different content.
Dude, fresh Gulf catch.
We did also on top add some Queso Fresco.
A little flavor.
Yeah, a little extra flavor.
The Mixla Tortillas.
Cheers.
Cheers, brother. Bro. Oh my God. Big Rome. Yes, sir. That is good stuff, man.
Yeah.
The onion, the mango, all of that sweet, that jalapeno with a little bit of heat. Boom.
Yeah, really offsets everything. It's a great combo of flavors that kind of form into one really great flavor, but you taste everything individually too.
Super balanced, man.
The fish is so flaky too.
Fish is delicious.
It's so,
I'm so proud of it. This is a winner. As always, thanks for joining us. We're looking forward to showing you the next cook. Keep the smoke rolling and the flavor flowing.
Later.